Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1 Fight!
Alright, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Goes for the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Goes for a driver. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The jump-in is denied. Can't tech the throw. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Goes with the safe stuff with that tarp. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 needs to use the threat. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The jump in catches them, pounding them with the Lavchuka. Can they stand the heat? Counting on the super to do the jump, digs in deep to get that drive in. Were they baiting them into that? Just goes for it at this range. Super clutch corners. Steals back a chance. Zones with the fire. Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ooh, what a smart throw! Jumps in, anti-air in the clutch! Can they create in there? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round! Fight!
Break 'em! The last round adds a bit of OD spice there. Oh, the throw connects. Knew the throw was coming. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, here we go. Baits out the low kick. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Catches them out. Perfect catch. That's off. Solid anti-air. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Oh, banks it on the fireball. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1 Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Starts off zoning with fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Very solid corner switch. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Flashes it. Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They're being absolutely relentless. Pounding them with the Lavchuka. Can they stand the heat? Player 2 with this super art gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2 Fight!
Who's going to start things off? Throws them to negate the block. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Going in? Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Taints? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Throwing some shade. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. What's the next move? Player 2 is dominating this match. You drive rush to keep it going. Oh, could be the start of something. They are absolutely springs forward with the drive rush. Zones with the fire. Revolt going in. Forward rush. Setting it all on the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Oh, they changed sides. Picks up the counter. This is going to be flatline though. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Break 'em. Who will come out on top in this final round? Throws a fireball. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Still plenty of time left. Oh, they're in the corner now. Throws them. Okay, here we go. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Connects with the throw. What's next? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Here comes, oh, huge. Harry, oh, they took the bait. Portable line incoming. A real test, no hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Spreads them with a critical one. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Sees the overhead coming. Player 2 can't use any drive overhead, but it won't work. No one could have called that! Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Scores a punish counter right off the bat. What a read. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Can't tech the throw. Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters are barely alive. A quick breather. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. KO! Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
実に
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Extra spicy Shoryuken X. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 is dominating this match. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. That's a counter. In there! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Decides not to rush in without a plan. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Still plenty of time left. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player 1 with a slight lead. Drive rush. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Dribbled! But turning it right up with a super! Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Still in it with a sliver! Overhead, but what a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit disadvantage? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Alright, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Revolve? Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Each hit is so important here. Experience KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump kick. Pounding them with the La Chuca. Can they stand the heat? Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Closes the gap. Dashes forward. Uses the gauge for a super art. Big super art hit. It's on. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Extra spicy Shoryuken connect. Uses their drive gauge. Pokes with a kick. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 brings it home. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Squeezes the gauge. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. The low doesn't connect. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning stroke. Taking stock. Throws them to negate the block. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Free glove! Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireball, but gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Spikes him with free glove. Dashes. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Takes a trip. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Full SA meters on deck. Burnout activates. Player 1 is dominant, looking to impress with this super KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Paints. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Grabs and throws him away. Throws a fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both fighters planning something? This is the ideal range to do forward rush. Gets the quick dash shorty. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we knock them out of the air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? What now? A real test of nerve here. Very nice free glove. Sees the overhead coming. Dangerous range here. Things are very tense as this exchange continues as their drive gauge. It's a bait! Overhead attack! The pressure must be driving them nuts. Both of them back off. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSF dummy. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. No one could have called that. Player 1. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the
手加減
table.
は期待しないでくれ
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Opts for the throw. Checks with the projectile. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Throws him down. All right. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Sticks the combo. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Brushes off the impact. Feeling out the space. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 chases them down. Brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? A quick breather. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Bending that drive gauge. Are we going to see some fireworks? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Shin-right kick for a mix-up. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 needs to use what little drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
邪魔すんな
Final round. Fight.
Throwing some shade. That's a counter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both betting it home on the drive rush. Okay, here we go. Starting the party. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Out of range. Relatively safe. Okay, nobody blink. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Gotta hand it to both. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Parries the attack and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged in this one. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Goes for the fireball. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Their space, that parry may be just the catalyst they need. Where is their opening? Alright, they saw the chip KO on the table. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Shows the medium kick. Closes, uses the gauge for a super art. Triple Jin right hit. Good damage option there. Going in, Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. They return to center stage. What's the next move? Player 1 is knew the throw is coming. Life leader springs forward with the drive rush. Can this drive bring what a finish? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Nice fireball. Anti-air in the clutch. Sticks out a kick. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Betting it all on the drive rush. Connects with the throw. Starting the party. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Looking to follow up after that target combo. Here comes the corner press. Perfection. Borderline incoming. What now? Catches them out. Yoshinrai, super art to show them what TNT and fighters can do for you. This is forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Oh, they took the hit. Player 2 is drive rush. Do they have what it takes to speed opens them right up? Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of... We're in for something special right here, right now.
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Blocks the jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning, experiencing burnout. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Checking their reaction to the fireball? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Borderline! Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Good distance for a shot. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it, experiencing burnout. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
お願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Both fighters planning something? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Rigla comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Throwing some shade. Who's going to start things off? 3 ball? Player 1 steals it back. They're in the groove now, and they're gonna need to keep it up. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Looks like they both relied a lot on their drive offense. Both fight. Burnout activated. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. It's a good spot to use the super. Yo, are they actually dead? And it's just enough. Solid read on the ball. That's what happens when you capital. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Well-timed corner switch. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Spikes him with free glove. Brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Closing moments of the match. One hit that comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Player 1 can build off this lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps up, breaks the block with a throw. Going in. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Right lead is there, but still anyone's game. Anti-air in the clutch. Good decision with that throw. Quick breather. They gotta go. Starting the party. Where's this going? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Can this drive bring them back? Turns out, the lock closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Wake up! Who will come out on top in this final round? Free glove. That last round could have gone either way. They can't get sloppy. Jump. Parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Nails the free ball. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Oh no, caught by the interdiction. Doesn't matter how far you run, he's gonna get you. And the damage is unreal. A jump, anti-air in the clutch. There's the burnout. The overhead denied. Perfectly executed. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.